I'm Katie Clancy, Chief House Hawker at the Cape House at William Ravis.
And I'm Sarah Lapsley Martin of T. Martin Lapsley with Kinlan Grover Real Estate. And this is What's Good Cape Cod, where we show you the Cape through the eyes of a couple of locals.
Each week, we tell you about a person, a place, and a thing that we think you should know about.
This week, we have a very special episode all about Jen Villa, one of my favorite locals here on the Cape.
Yes, my name is Jen Villa, and I am a Cape Cod entrepreneur and a community advocate, wearing many, many hats. Like many of us, I spent my summers here on the Cape, found myself living in Southern California for 7 years, studying visual journalism, working freelance photography, and missed Cape Cod, missed what I felt like was home, had the sands of the Cape in my shoes, and moved back and opened my first business, the Little Beach Gallery, in 2009, an art gallery representing my own work as well as the work of eventually 100 different local artists. And that was the beginning of it all for me, the beginning of entrepreneurship, and the beginning of my love for our local community. From that deep passion for love, not just in representing local artists, but in surrounding myself with fellow like-minded small business owners and community advocates, Love Live Local was born, and that was a organization started in 2013, which we'll touch more on that later. Shortly after that, I co-founded The Local Juice with a registered dietitian here in the Cape, Nicole Cormier, and that came out of a passion for what I felt like was filling a void. Here on the Cape, when I lived in California, there was a juice bar and smoothie shop on nearly every street corner, and it became a big part of my daily routine. Living here on the Cape, I was really missing that as I was running around like a crazy woman running my businesses. And I thought maybe other Cape Codders were as well. And lastly, in 2017, I partnered up with a local restaurateur to open the West End, which is where we are today. Combining, I'd spent my whole life working in restaurants like many of us, and I had developed a deep passion for interior design with a flair for vintage, and also really fell in love with the marketing aspect of entrepreneurship. So somehow it seemed like a good idea to open up a 230-seat restaurant in a 100-year-old building on top of everything else. Although incredibly challenging, it's proven to be something that I love so much and I'm really proud of.
Well, that's awesome, Jen. Thank you so much. So what can you tell us about the thing? What is the thing? It's the bringing local businesses on Cape Cod together, but you've really taken it to the next level. Tell us more about that.
Yes. So it is the thing. Local's the thing. Loving what you do is the thing. Love of Local, as I mentioned, was founded in 2013 as a lifestyle guide, monthly email talking about how the Cape is cool. And then in time, we realized that we had a larger role to play. And we have since become an advocacy organization. In the beginning of 2020, we officially became a nonprofit. And 2 months later, the world was flipped upside down. And as a nonprofit whose mission was community advocacy and the importance of shopping local and supporting small businesses, we had our work cut out for us and really were put to the test and were able to act quickly and formed the Cape Cod Resilience Fund, which offers grants for local small businesses. And we've been able to raise over $100,000 and give out 100 local grants to small businesses. And we've just begun that journey, ongoing effort. And it's been really incredible seeing the community step up and try to support one another. And it's also been, seeing the vulnerability of our small businesses, losing lots of the ones we love and seeing them struggle. So it's kind of part of the ongoing journey to support one another and support your friends and neighbors and shop local whenever you can.
So, Jen, we have loved hearing so much about your history and all of the wonderful things and places you've created and got going. Is there anything else before we go that you would like people to know?
Yeah. Thank you guys for being amazing, and thank you for promoting what you promote, and your consumers who are watching us right now. Thank you. Keep up the good work. Think local first. When you're shopping online, all of your favorite stores now have online stores that are local here on the Cape. Think local first when you're hiring for a service, and just support one another and keep showing up with authenticity and passion. And we're in this together. So let's do the work.
Thank you so much, Jen.
So excited to have you enjoying all these treats here at the West End. some of my personal favorites. We have the Cuban Street Brussels sprouts. We have the famous, the truffle tots.
Amazing.
We have our shrimp scampi, and we have one of my personal faves, the mushroom toast.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, the mushroom toast. No, I think I've tried all of these things.
Yes.
This is going to be new.
I'm excited to try.
Okay. All right. Let's dig in.
So these are
Those
one
are my
of,
top dance.
these are one of the things that I crave, and they're so unique and just love them.
They're very sophisticated as tots go.
Agreed.
Right?
A real adult tot.
They're grown up.
Yes.
Let's just be real
Yeah.
and call it what it is. Yeah. So Jen, like we talked about all the hats that you wear, and,
Yes.
and Sarah and I wear lots of hats too, as businesswomen, as moms, as wives, and all that stuff.
Full plates.
Very
Yeah.
full plate. So this is really
We do.
just a personal curiosity.
Yeah.
Like, how do you, in a day, even prioritize where your attention's
Yes.
going to be and what you do next?
Yes. Excellent question.
Yes.
Work in progress.
Juggling.
Amen.
But, it's really about checking in with yourself and with your teammates. I have multiple business partners. I have a life partner that's involved in my business.
Yeah.
And it's just checking in every day, like, where do I need to put my energy? We all know we function on our energy.
Yeah.
We are 100% the people we are because of the energy that we put out, and people receive it, and we know that. And so it's like, where's my energy best serving? Is it in times of crisis? Is it times of stability and just showing up and doing the job? And and it's a schedule. I have a schedule here in the evenings. I have daytime. I shopkeep on Saturdays. Like it's sticking to the schedule, but also having fluidity. I have to be fluid.
Yeah.
We all have to
Yeah,
be
have
fluid. Things come up, things fall apart, things thrive. That's all of that has been really challenging during the pandemic because everything required more attention. So it's also allowed to let go of things. I think the pandemic has taught us a lot, like what is the priority? And it's a work in progress. You have to be compassionate towards yourself and know your limits. And
your answer was the consummate
Yes.
passionate entrepreneur.
Yes.
Because you talked about a little bit of structure.
Yeah.
Like you have to have some, like I've got to be at all the places.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there has to be options. I have to be able to pivot
Right.
and
Yes.
move. And that is obviously your superpower. Like having just enough structure and then being able to move where you need to be. And that's
to
juggling
have that
everything
quality of
around.
life as well.
Exactly.
It's like because we don't have days off, as even you guys don't
Yeah.
either, so it's just finding out how can you recover. What is your recovery?
Yep.
Is it, CrossFit? Is
Yep.
it hanging with your
Yep.
girl,
Yep.
your family?
Yep.
Is it, like yoga when I can? Is it just downtime? What is going to fuel you? Is it doing things like this? Like we were just saying,
yes,
it's like
right.
it reignites our passion and gives us the energy we need to sustain what we do.
Yeah.
So we give back and then we receive.
Yes,
Exactly.
absolutely. It's a flow.
Yeah, and we eat yummy food.
Yes.
and
We
drink.
do. Let's eat. All right. So I'm already getting full,
Yes.
but I'm committed to
I am
this
too.
meal.
I'm very excited. These are some of my favorite Brussels sprouts around. Have you had them before?
I have, and I'm kind of excited about getting into them. But like being able, like I had no idea that it would be. I mean, I knew it would be fun to hang out with Jen because Jen's fun.
Obviously.
But like, I'm so fired up after
Me
talking to
too.
her. Like,
Just all that she does,
Yeah.
and she has time to juggle.
I know. I
these.
thought I was cool, and then I'm like, Jen.
I know I mean, really, I look up to her. I mean, just being able
absolutely.
to do all of these things and put herself out there for the community, it's amazing.
Yeah, and it's that mojo that she fires us up anyway. But like getting like a fresh dose.
Yes.
I feel like look out, like here we go.
People better watch
like
it.
what's Good Cape Cod? Like that's where this kind of stuff comes from. Like
Exactly.
she's inspired that. So I'm just what a great chance for us to do that.
Yes.
And then all this food. Bonus!
I know. I'm so excited.
So, well, there you go. Thank you so much for joining us today. Now you know what's good Cape Cod. So keep following us, and before long, you'll know Cape Cod like we know Cape Cod.